Entertain games and laughs galore. We bring fun straight to your door. Pop culture, talk and trivia, history and new video games. Movies, music, wrestling too. Sports and stories just for you. Every week a brand new show. Come along, it's time to go. Soapbox, Lord, dashboard, oh hey. We're here to brighten up your day. Grab a snack and take a seat. Let's dive in, the fun's complete.
Hey everyone, and welcome in for episode 63, Stable Unstable. We're your hosts. I am Jason.
And I am Ryan, a.k.a. Rhino.
And we're missing our third member of our stable tonight, but that's okay. You know, he has apparently duty.
Oh, no. Third wheel?
No.
Where you at?
Ray, stop. Dude, stop, Ray.
Great.
No, I'm kidding.
Always underneath the desk, like Monica Lewinsky.
As you know, Ryan and I, we have mentioned several times, are big wrestling fans.
Nah.
And
never. It's phony.
we are going to be talking about wrestling stables on our bracket behind. But we figured to kind of counterbalance the stable talk. Yeah, no. We would eat some stuff that would make our stomachs unstable.
Give me ulcers.
This was Ryan's idea.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Kinda. I don't have the can up here. I didn't grab it. We grabbed that. Yeah, and this can hear you talk the whole way, and then you can sit there and.
Okay, yeah.
So we got that Stag brand chili. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. That Stag Chili Dynamite Hot that Don and I tried a couple weeks ago.
Do I have a lineup okay?
Yeah.
You gotta tell me, man.
Yep. So, Ryan was a little jealous when he saw that, so he wanted to give it a try.
Yeah.
And this has, like we said, habanero peppers, and it has jalapeno peppers in it, too.
Nice.
I believe. Yes, jalapeno peppers.
Jalapeno.
And then, of course, I had to put in my Raspberry Reaper barbecue sauce. But then, good old Kroger, they had some Carolina Reaper shredded cheese. And so, I'm gonna try a bite first without adding crackers.
I'm scared.
That's hot. That's going to be hot. Temperature-wise, I wish I would have gotten it hotter.
Okay. I've said on here that I have a bidet.
You're going to need it.
My faction tomorrow is going to be called the Bidet Players.
Mm-hmm.
Or instead of playmakers, it's bidet makers. Or players? I don't know, whatever. Don't listen to me.
Do you need some crackers thrown in it?
Yeah. Dude, I like it. I think it's great.
That's good. What do you usually put in your chili? Like the toppings and stuff?
Oh, cheese and Fritos. I like Fritos.
I'm a cheese, sour cream, cornbread guy.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I like those too.
But I'll do Fritos. When I was younger, I did the ketchup and apple cider vinegar.
Oh, really?
And I've kind of gotten away with that every once in a while, just for shits and giggles. I'll put some vinegar in again, but
this is good. I don't think it's that hot.
It's not as hot.
Maybe,
and I think
maybe we built up the tolerance.
I had to put in some other chili too, just to give us enough to actually eat. Because there's not really a whole lot for growing young boys like us.
Yeah.
To share a can.
Strapping young fellas.
This does have a nice kick to it, though.
I like it. It's got just enough kick that it's not overbearing, which I like.
Now, one of these episodes, we need to do a chili competition. Me, you, and Ray each make our own chili.
I'm going to make white chili if we do that. Some albino chili. I made it back in the day. I do chicken and navy beans, and I've made it before. Okay.
I'll slow
Now
down
it's
on
starting to build up on me.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I feel my nose running a little bit. Ooh, I can start to feel it now.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get some water. Some water.
Oh, man.
Woo, yeah.
Today's going to be your friend tomorrow, huh?
Yeah. You know what I should have introduced my name as? Because I'm growing my goatee to a short point. My new Native American name is Pointy Beard, Bald Head.
Oh, that's got a nice kick to it.
It is good, dude. I like it. It's good with the crackers, but I think it'd be good with some Fritos. Like some little scoops.
I'll take a break from it for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you ever done ranch in there? In your chili?
Let me have a little bit.
I was going to say, I didn't have sour cream, so.
No, let's try it. That's good enough. I'll mix it in here. It looks like sour cream when you stir it up.
Well, that's probably about.
I mean, you can't go wrong with ranch. Ranch is always awesome.
Yeah, I like it.
As Ace Ventura would say, yummy!
Mm-hmm. I like that with the ranch, and it cools it down a little bit and gives it some flavor, but still leaves that bite for you.
Still got a little bit of I'm getting a runny nose now. Lips are on fire. I'm gonna take a break.
Yep.
That's a little too intense. We got other stuff anyway.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be. And see, all our snacks are hot, unfortunately. Lay's has these limited edition hot Nashville hot chicken chips.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh. It's the weekend. I always break my diet on the weekend. And my colon.
My God! Fire, hellfire and brimstone.
His colon's broken in half.
We can't even tell if this stuff is hot.
It's good.
It's good.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I like it. It's got a good flavor. I can't tell if it's hot.
It ain't hot.
Well,
we got the other stuff.
Yeah.
My lips are on fire.
Mm-hmm. So when Dawn and I did it, we put more Reaper in it, the Raspberry Reaper, and we didn't put another chili in it to expand it.
Get that hot sauce over here.
My teeth hurt.
Come on, bring that hot sauce over here. Reaper Evil. I'm going to put a little
What's
bit
the brand?
I don't know. Can't read it.
What
did I say?
Torchbearer sauces.
Okay. Let's put a little bit on chip, dude. Can you open it, please? Looks like it's got a tear hole right there.
Maybe. Somewhere.
Doesn't have the dotted line?
Nope.
Really? Don't be breaking no teeth now.
Yeah, no.
I can't afford to do that crap, man. Seriously, it's coming in November. I got to redo all my benefits.
Ooh, I gotta.
It's that time of year you got to do all your benefits.
You first.
All right. Got a little bit more. Move this controller.
Yeah.
I don't want to drip. I don't want to drip. It's all right.
Do it with a napkin.
Okay. Let's see if I can get a good shot at it. Oh,
that's thick.
I'm gonna throw. Now I'm sharing that with you, dude. Come on.
Okay.
Turn it over. That chip's better. No, turn your chip over.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got a little U shape. Okay, we gotta split it.
That smells hot. Oh man. What's the Scovilles on it? I'm worried, man. I'm honestly worried. I don't know, man.
Too. Give me a second.
And this is the first time that I think I've been worried on anything other than the bomb that we've.
Man, the print's so small. I don't know either.
Ingredients. The first ingredient, rather than tomato and stuff like that, some of them.
Forget it. I don't care.
Reaper pepper.
Okay, man. Oh, boy.
Fuck.
Jason, go for it. It's hot, man. I'm going to warn you. It's hot, bro.
Oh, it's got a good flavor.
It does have a good flavor, but it's hot. Here, eat some more chips. Oh, boy. Yeah. I don't want to make a lot of noise here.
Yep, not doing that one again on purpose.
Good. That's too close to the bomb. That's pretty close.
I think it might be hotter.
Set that sucker over there. I don't want it. Man, now I am on it. Flame on.
Oh man.
Bad idea. Very bad idea. That's going to be painful for a while.
Fruit chew.
I'll try to do some Alani or something. Alani is really good.
I already made it through my entire mug of water.
Oh, that tastes good.
We need to keep a water pitcher over here. I think that would be a good idea. Okay, fruit chew helped.
That's brutal, dude. That feels like, you know what that feels like? That feels like the bomb.
But a little bit hotter.
It just increased.
I got fear.
Oh, that's terrible. I can't do it. Never. I can't do that one again.
We're going to make sure Ray try it, though.
Ooh. Dude.
Oh, man.
That's brutal, man.
Do fruit chew. That helped.
Okay. Give me one.
Get an actual fruit chew, not a...
No, I don't want that. I don't like blueberry.
That's not, one of these is lemon, unless Ray picked all of them out. There you go.
Orange?
Or tangerine, or... All I know is I ain't going on my way to do that one again.
Oh, it's hot. Oh, that was terrible. The older I get, I can't do stuff like that as much like I used to. I didn't even like it when I was young. Like I'm older.
Alright.
The belches are hot too.
Coming down a little bit.
I wish I would.
Oh man, I'm done with the... That's bringing it back up.
Oh boy.
Alright. if you want to.
I don't want to do nothing, man, right now.
That's what I was going to say. If you want to, we can skip the snacks and go to the...
What do you got this more? What kind of snacks?
The hot ones, Pringles. I don't know if I can do them right now, man.
I can't do nothing right
and
now.
And hot candy.
Monk. Oh, I can't get down right now, man.
All right.
It's too hot. Bro.
Let's go to the bracket. We'll see how we feel in a few minutes.
Okay. We're going left or right?
I'll go over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, well.
Why can't you think straight, man? This is BS, man. I'm going to start with me.
Huh?
You're going to start with me.
I'll start. I just got to get past that, man.
I'm trying. Ryan.
At first, I thought you were faking it a little bit.
Guy never does.
At first, I thought you were faking it and hamming it up a little bit, but then I started feeling it. I was like,
no, I'm legit having trouble. It just built and built and built and built.
Okay, so we got four horsemen versus Judgment Day.
Well, I'm already going to pick the Four Horsemen. That was a major faction when I was a little kid. So I brought a couple of figures because I knew we was going to put the Four Horsemen up. Mm-hmm. This is AA, Arn Anderson, and even has a bald spot. Look at that. If I grew up my hair, I'd have that.
Oh, man.
And then, this was later on Four Horsemen. He even has a 4H on his tights. This is a crippler Chris Benoit.
4H? You mean he showed like horses and cattle and rocketry and all that? Oh shit, I'm talking shit. My mouth just
can't. No, I can't think straight. Blows. Chris Benoit. Too bad he kind of hurt his legacy, but...
Alright.
He was a good wrestler. His art form was good, but he just wasn't a good human being. And I think that's just drug abuse and doing whatever he could to stay big in his 40s. And that ended up killing his family. Mm-hmm. And then when he came down off the roids, he killed himself.
All right.
Oh, my gosh. I'm just now... it's hard. Mm-hmm. Oh, that hot sauce, that is like... Man, is that even on Hot Ones?
I don't know if I
that one's brutal, man. Man, that's terrible. Okay, I'll quit whining. Here we go. All right. You want to sing the song? West Texas Rednecks, and I Hate Rap.
I can't remember.
Versus the Brood. Who was on the West Texas Rednecks? Who dropped your ranch? It wasn't his pocket.
Bobby Duncombe Jr.
Yes.
Kurt Hennig.
Who was it?
Wasn't Orton's dad on there?
I don't remember who the third guy was.
Or four.
They used to face the No Limit Soldiers. I thought I told you. So, the Brood obviously is Christian, Edge, and Gangrel.
Yep.
But then later
Michael
on...
Hayes.
And Mike... Oh,
no. Yeah, because they had that weird thing.
Michael Hayes... Or the Hardys were with Michael Hayes in the beginning.
Yeah.
But the Hardys ended up with the Brood for a little while, too.
I can't remember what they called themselves.
Who? The Hardy Boys?
The Hardys with the Brood.
I think it's the Hardy Boys, I think. I don't know. I don't know. You're going to go...
Okay. No, I'm looking up the...
West Texas Rednecks?
Okay, I know it was Bobby Duncombe Jr. Okay, Kurt Hennig, Bobby Duncombe Jr., Barry Windham, Kendall Windham, and Bill Curry. Or Curly Bill.
Oh, Curly Bill, that's right. That's what we need to call your brother. Hey, we didn't talk about Judgment Day. Who's all on Judgment Day? Let's do that right now.
Oh, man.
Come on. J.D. McDonough, who I like, by the way. Carlito, which I think is funny.
Raquel Rodriguez is on there now.
That's right.
Alexa Bliss. Dirty Dom. Or not Alexa Bliss. Liv Morgan.
Dirty Dom.
And Finn Balor.
And Priest and Rhea Ripley are out of it now. Edge was the beginner of the Judgment Day. Now he's over at AEW, All Extremate Wrestling. But, we forgot. R-Truth.
Oh, yeah. That was funny when he sat there and went up to... man, I think the Brood was cooler. Like, West Texas Rednecks were entertaining. Dude,
their theme music slapped.
I still like it to this day.
Yeah, me too.
There was there's a DJ that pops up on TikTok.
I'm gonna play it.
And he remixes.
Well, I gotta do it before we move on. Because that's gonna be it. I'm gonna pick the Brood, okay?
You gotta be careful playing it, though.
Why? You think they're gonna hit us?
Yeah.
Come on, if I just do it.
I got one for something the other day.
Did you really? I can't do the Brood?
Oh.
Should I not do it?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Because if it was towards the end of the episode where it's easier to clip if they bitch.
Yeah, but it's in too early. Okay, just look up the Brood theme song and you'll know what I mean. I'm going with the Brood. We got a black pin that works okay, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Does that one work okay?
Kinda. It's a little faded, but that's alright.
I was going to say there's a whole basket of them. Man, I feel that down my gut.
Yeah, I'm still... My tongue is
my tongue's done. Yeah. Okay.
You hear that? Saliva's mad at me.
I got the old school NWO Black and White versus NWO Japan.
Black and White. NWO Japan, that was the first one ever. And then, after Black and White came around, they added Great Muta.
Yep.
They added Masahiro Chono. And the cool thing is, the DLC for 2K24 comes out this week, and it's a WCW pack, and they have regular Great Muta and NWO Great Muta as part of it. It's part of the...
Okay.
I got spit, dude. You like that? I showed it to you.
We did on that thing. Well, that chick took her 15 minutes of fame, and she's running with it.
Yeah, she is. She's been on a lot of podcasts.
She's got her own.
Oh, does she really?
She got like a $2 million contract for her own podcast. For her and her brown-headed friend.
Is it called?
It's called Talk. Talk Tua is what it's called.
Talk. That's hilarious.
Yes.
Talk Tua. Yeah. That's perfect. All right. Jersey Triad.
So it was DDP, Bam Bam Bigelow, and Canyon. That's how I looked it up. Yeah.
Kind of blows.
Those are three good wrestlers.
I know. I love DDP, man. You know me. I still dig him this day. The other two guys are passed on against the Straight Edge Society. Now, Straight Edge Society, when they were shaving each other's heads and stuff, that was awesome.
Do they have four? Okay, so Serena, CM Punk, and Doc Gallows.
Doc Gallows. I don't think there was another guy, was there?
Let's look it up. We got the Google machine right here.
I got spit again, man. This is terrible. I'm not going to show you this time.
Oh.
You got to hear it that time.
Oh. Joey Mercury was also in there. That's right.
What?
Joey Mercury was in there too.
Oh, was he?
I forgot about that. Yeah, he had his head shaved bald.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Will we be part of the Straight Edge Society? Hey, technically, I am straight edge. But dude, you don't even do anything anymore. Yeah, I don't drink. I don't do any drugs.
No, we cracked open me and Don cracked open a beer on an episode a couple weeks ago, and I think I threw away half of it.
This is how we get high, dude. Scoville units, brother. All right.
Don't do Reaper. Friends don't let friends try Reaper.
Reaper makes you think really far out, man.
Reaper madness. We're so dumb.
Yes. Okay. All right. I'm going. Okay. I don't really remember the Jersey Triad, so I'm going to go with Straight Edge. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because,
Alright.
Oh, that ain't gonna work.
Oh,
Hold up.
take this one.
Oh my God, the belt suit was terrible.
Alright. I think that one's good. Heenan family versus the Bloodline, the new Bloodline.
I'm going Heenan family.
And the new Bloodline it includes The Rock. You know he's gonna come.
Yeah, he's gonna be the final boss. But no, I'm sorry. I like the storyline that's going on. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I look forward to War Games.
Yeah.
But
Heenan family.
Dude, Heenan family was a big heel faction when I was a little boy. And I will name off some of them. We got to name them off.
Okay.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
Well, Bobby Heenan obviously is the manager. We're going to go ahead and the beginning of the Heenan family would have been King Kong Bundy, Big John Studd, Hercules Hernandez, Andre the Giant, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff was later on, and then he fired Bobby Heenan, which was funny. And then Mr. Perfect was added in there later on.
Oh, man.
Ravishing Rick Rude.
So you want me to just real quick run them down? All right. AWA members. This is all
you want to go AWA? Yeah. Do the AWA Heenan family.
Blackjack Lanza, Blackjack Mulligan, Bobby Duncombe,
Nick Bockwinkel,
Ken Patera, Mr. Saito, Ray Stevens. Is that?
I know who Ray Stevens.
That's not country singer Ray Stevens, is it?
No.
Okay.
No, but he was a wrestler, Ray Stevens.
Stan Hansen, Super Destroyer Mark II.
He was called the Triple or Ray Stevens.
Cowboy Bob Orton Jr. NWA Georgia members were Austin Idol, Blackjack Lanza, Bobby Jaggers, Ernie Ladd, Carl Cox, Masked Superstar, Professor Toru Tanaka, Ron Bass. Then
Outlaw Ron Bass, I loved him.
Yep. WWA was Angelo Poffo, Baron Von Raschke. Is that how you pronounce it?
Baron Von Raschke. Yeah. The Claw.
Chris Markoff.
He was a master of the Claw.
Jimmy and Johnny Valiant. Then the WWF members.
Not me. Oh!
Adrian Adonis. Andre the Giant, the Barbarian, Big John Studd, the Brain Busters.
Did you say Andre the Giant?
The Giant.
Oh, okay.
The Barbarian, Big John Studd, Brain Busters, which was Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard. Buddy Rose, Brooklyn Brawler was part of it for a while.
That was later on. So was the Red Rooster. So the Heenan family has had many.
Colossal Connection, which was Andre the Giant and Haku.
The Brain Busters. Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard.
Harley Race, Hercules, the Islanders was just Haku and Tama.
That's right.
Ken Patera.
And those two were part of the bloodline as well. Haku is
King Kong Bundy, Lex Luger, Missing Link, Mr. Perfect, Paul Orndorff, Red Rooster, Ric Flair, Rick Rude.
Yeah, Ric Flair, I forgot.
And CV Offee.
CV Offee, yeah, that's right.
That's a lot of people.
Dude, that's years and years. Think about how big of a...
started in the 70s.
And that
went into the 90s, didn't it? The early 90s.
Yep, early 90s.
Dude.
That would have been Ric Flair in the early 90s.
I feel like, Heenan family.
Ready, Mike? Okay, here we go. So, Team Madness.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know who all was part of that. I know Macho Man, obviously, Elizabeth. Who else was on Team Madness? No, was it just Macho Man and Gorgeous George, or what?
I know, okay, so the thing that I looked up, you had to have a minimum of 3 members, and I was including a manager, or...
Was that when...
that was in 3...
was that when Macho Man was with Gorgeous George?
I don't remember. So.
I just don't remember. I love that version of Macho Man because that was Macho Madness, the black and white version.
Okay, so Team Madness was Randy Savage, Gorgeous George, Medusa, Miss Madness, and Sid Vicious.
That's right. That's a great team.
Yeah.
That's right. Against the Radicals. I'm going Team Madness all the way.
Now the Radicals were when WCW started losing a lot of their talent. And Chris Jericho was the first to go.
Yeah. But
in that wave.
That's when they came over to WWF. And it was Dean Malenko, Chris Benoit,
Perry Saturn, and Eddie Guerrero. And
did you remember when Eddie Guerrero kind of debuted there? He did the frog splash, dislocated his elbow. Elbow was over here. Yep.
And
terrible.
The four of those guys, I mean, they were pretty good when they first started. I think Saturn's the only one that really he didn't really fizzle out, but he kind of went the jobber route. And
I want a couple chips.
You want a couple chips now?
Let's do it. Come on.
Let's
wait till after?
Let's do a couple more of these.
All right, cool.
Yeah, Madness.
I already put a Madness.
All right,
your turn.
You got me thrown off with this one. I'm not in the crowd. It's CSW in the crowd.
The in crowd.
The in crowd.
Okay, so I went ahead with some local stuff, right?
Okay.
Now the in crowd, we could have put the Rose Garden up there too, man. Probably should have put the Rose Garden up there, but the in crowd was short-lived, and it was at the end of CSW's life. And that was Jason Strife.
You're good. Okay, you're good.
Jason Strife, Payday Patterson. Let me see. Oh, come on. Who else was part of that? Payday Patterson.
Was Billy McNeil part of it?
It might have been Billy McNeil, I think, because it was the youngsters versus the old guys. And the reason why, when they first made this happen, it was a barbed wire match at the Armory here in town.
Yeah. And
it was Jeremy Wyatt. Me and Jeremy Woodward were in the front row. And it was Jeremy Wyatt against Michael Strider in a barbed wire match. Beat the heck out of each other, then the in crowd came out there and jumped on them.
You could put Girthy Incorporated, too.
Well, that's all right. It's too late.
Darian Sanders, Steve Girthy, Hype Gotti.
That's right.
And they had one other person.
Man, I remember Girthy wanted.
What's his name?
I remember Girthy wanted to fight me.
Who's Mac?
Something Mac.
Yeah.
I remember Girthy wanted to fight me out back because I called him by his real name.
What about NWL Foundation? Who was that?
Okay, the Foundation was Michael Strider and Jeremy Wyatt. Who is CM Punk's friend? Cabana, and what's the other guy's name? I forget.
Steel.
Yeah, Steel. That was their team. I only saw NWL twice, and then they went out of business.
We'll go with the in crowd.
Yeah, let's do that. Or just put CSW. I did that just to give some local.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Natural Born Thrillers versus ICP. I love the name Natural Born Thrillers. ICP is, I never liked Juggalos, but one thing I like about ICP is they made you remember them.
Yeah.
And I went to their wrestling company, Juggalo Championship Wrestling, and I saw a show in Kansas City, and it was awesome.
I heard it's a spectacle, even if you don't like their music.
Yep, it's a spectacle. You will never forget it. I went to that show and I watched Madman Pondo on Rude Boy take a pair of scissors and carve the dude's face up. I was in the crowd. I couldn't believe I watched that. Basically, it was masochism.
Who all was in the ICP wrestling?
They had a lot of different members part of their group. Well, because that'd be the oddities too. The oddities.
That's right.
So let's do ICP.
We didn't even put the oddities.
But let's just make it ICP. I want to go ICP.
Okay. OTC Bloodline, which will be Roman, the Usos, Sammy, and we even say Solo in there too.
Well, Sammy joined recently. They did this.
Yep. Versus the Freebirds.
I'm going Fabulous Freebirds. Sorry. Because I'm going to say right now, Buddy Roberts, Terry Bam Bam Gordy, and Michael Purely Sexy Hayes.
We're going to spin it, man.
Are we really?
Yeah.
I'm going Freebirds, though, man. That's my choice. Spin the wheel, make a deal, baby. Unfortunately, I have to be Ray. Then you got it.
Woo!
And the Freebirds got beat out, man.
All right. Freebird rules.
That's right.
Quebecers.
Play Freebird.
All right.
The Quebecers, which would be
Mountie.
the Mountie, which is Jacques Rougeau, Raymond Rougeau, and the dude that he wrestles to this day. And he does the Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Come on, man. Help me out. Pierre.
Mm-hmm.
Something Pierre. The Quebecers versus Camp Cornell.
Okay, so the Quebecers... Oh, sorry. Jacques Rougeau... I can't even fucking pronounce it. Here we go. Where is... Okay, so it was Carl Ouellet, Jacques, whatever.
Yeah, I can't even say out their names. Bunch of Canadians.
Pierre. Yeah. And then, you got rid of...
Yeah, I had to do it. Then I'm going to put over Midnight Rose on this. Quebecers versus the Rose Garden. Rose Garden, obviously, is Mr. Fitness 2. All right?
Mm-hmm.
And you had Thomas, the Inchworm Rodman. He was around for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Brotherhood is another one. I can't remember what the police guy's name was, but still we got 3 there.
Is that the police guy that's in... Well,
he had short shorts and he basically came out to...
Is that the one that wrestled the PIW?
Yeah.
I can't think of what his name is. Juno Granger. Yeah.
All right, now I'm going Rose Garden. Dude.
Yeah.
I gotta give it up to old. I go to this. Blade, that's for you, brother.
All right, we got the Von Erichs versus Money Inc. I'm trying to remember who else was in Money Inc.
Money Inc. IRS.
Yep.
Tatanka, when he sold out to his own people. King Kong Bundy.
Was $1 Million Man in there too?
Yeah, of course. Okay. He was a main guy.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, Nikolai Volkov. And what they did with Nikolai is they forced him because he ran out of money. And he goes, you have to be my slave. And Nikolai Volkov had a cent sign on his tights. So Nikolai Volkov, Tatanka, that's when he went heel.
So it's...
I think Bam Bam, I don't know if Bam Bam was part of that or not. I forget. Anyway.
The Von Erichs were good, but I like entertaining.
That was more family. They were more family, but they were still a big family.
Yeah.
I'm going with Money Inc. Because Money Inc. is great. Because you got to think about it. DiBiase went over, and he was billionaire Ted instead of the $1 Million Man. For he financially backed the NWO Black and White. So there you go. All right, so we got Degeneration X versus Team WCW. I'm going DX all day.
DX.
Absolutely. Yeah. And if you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for you. I don't know 2 words. I'm a moron. Yeah. I don't know what 2 words are.
Sorry. Next up on my side, we got the BWO, Blue World Order.
ECW.
And kind of bled over into
for sure.
WWE.
You want to name off some of the... I'll name off some of the guys.
Al Snow.
Let's talk about ECW first. The BWO was a parody making fun of the NWO. Mm-hmm. And it was Blue Meanie or Blue Dust. He did the Blue Dust. That was so funny. So he did Blue Dust, and you had Big Stevie Cool, who was supposed to be Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
And then you had, who did the Razor Ramon gimmick? I forget. Hollywood Nova, who was supposed to be Hogan. And, sorry. It wasn't Blue Dust, it was the Blue Guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Okay, got it. But that's still Blue Meanie.
And then, oh, man, I gotta look it up.
What?
Because there was still a couple other guys.
Well, that was the main trio in ECW, because that's when it first started, was in ECW. We're taking over. They used to say that, which was pretty funny.
Okay. So the blue guy.
I'm belching that nasty stuff.
Okay. Then there was
Big Stevie
Cool, Hollywood Nova, Thomas the Inchworm Rodman.
In which he ended up with the Rose Garden. Yeah, that's right.
7-Eleven.
What?
Known as 3.5.
He was supposed to be 6.
Parody of 6. Stink, which was Sting. He was portrayed by Corporal Punishment.
What?
Chastity was the valet.
I remember Chastity, yeah.
And so was Lori Fullington.
I remember Lori Fullington because that's Sandman's wife in real life.
Tyler Fullington was associate and real life son. And then there was BWO Japan, which was composed of Dick Togo, Terry Boy, and Taka Michinoku.
That's right.
And then there was the Blue Tilly, which was another parody of the bad guy.
Okay. Well, we're going BWO, man, because the new Blue Bloods, they suck.
The New Blood.
New Blood.
So that was led by
Kidman.
Huh.
Well, it was Kidman.
Oh. No. It was Mark Jindrak, Sean O'Hare.
They suck, though. That was the end. That was the end of the WCW, man. I'm sorry. I'm going BWO. If you want to spin it, we can spin it. I better win. Ray better not screw me over this time, just because his name's on there. If my name was on there, I would have won. That's right, Ray. If my name was on there, I would have won. Your name? Hey, get out of here.
All right. BWO it is. But I'm just curious. Okay. Bischoff, Russo, and Jarrett were the leaders. Arquette, Mike Awesome, Buff Bagwell, Bam Bam Bigelow, Booker T, Crowbar, Disco Inferno, Shane Douglas, David Flair. Goldberg was in it for a while.
What?
So was Dude Guerrero, Ron and Don Harris, Bret Hart, Horace Hogan, Mark Jindrak, Johnny the Bull, Chris King. They had everyone in there. Kanyon, Kidman, Conan, Ernest the Cat Miller, Rey Mysterio, Sean O'Hare, Chuck Palumbo.
I liked Ernest the Cat
Ron
Miller.
Reese. Who's Ron Reese? That wasn't Reese from The Flock, was it?
Ernest the Cat Miller is going to be on UPW, though.
Huh.
He's a DLC. Yeah.
You
know where Reese was? He used to be with The Flock.
Do you remember Mike said? No, this is spelled different. Reis, not Reece like The Flock. Lance Storm, Scott Steiner, Vampiro, The Wall. Do you remember The Wall?
He blowed. Terrible. Remember he was over in TNA after that, too.
Am I Smooth? Do you remember Am I Smooth?
That is such a terrible name.
Yeah. Wow. And then these are the valets. Tylene Buck, Tigress, Daphne, Miss Hancock, Kimberly Page, Medusa, Medeja, Shakira.
Miss Hancock. Yeah, I love it. Stacey. That's my girl.
Tammy Lynn and Tori Wilson. They had that many valets. I forgot how big that stable was.
Who was one of the Major Guns was a part of?
That was MIA.
MIA, yeah.
Yep, alright, we're skipping that.
That's wrong.
That was too many people to list off.
That was... Alright. See, that's when WCW got ridiculous.
Well, that was like...
Who was that Russo? Russo was running it?
That was Russo, Bischoff, and Jarrett were there, like... And then, what's his name? Arquette. That's when they put the title on Arquette in the Triple Cage match.
When we say Russo, we need to say bro every other word. Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro. You know who else does that? DDP.
Yep.
Not as bad as Russo, but... Lucha House Party versus Chase U. And I know about that because I watch NXT. I just did DDP, sorry, but it's this right here. Chase U! I don't think Chase U's that great.
They're entertaining, but I gotta go Lucha House Party. Okay. Fortune versus Main Event Mafia. Main Event Mafia. I like the idea of Fortune, but I think they were missing something to pull them together.
It had Beer Money, Ric Flair, and AJ Styles.
And Kazarian and Chris Daniels.
Oh, that's right. And then
so it wasn't even 4 of them.
But Main Event Mafia was awesome because Sting was a heel, and I liked it, man. Yeah. Main Event Mafia was cool. Let's go Main Event Mafia.
Yep.
They're going for
Speaking of AJ Styles, how's Wendy?
Wendy! That was so crazy.
Did you see when Joseph Park when Abyss first got to WWE and he was an on-screen character as like a lawyer or something like that?
Yeah. He does the writing now. He writes for him now.
And is he a producer? Yeah.
Producer, yeah.
There was some sort of thing about like him and AJ Styles with the pin thing that started in TNA. Like they carried that over to they made that joke.
Oh, that's funny. That's cool stuff. Nation of Domination. We are the nation of domination. They had cool music too.
Yep.
Versus Triple Threat. And that's Shane Douglas, Bam Bam Bigelow, and Chris Candido with Francine as her manager. I'm going Triple Threat. That's EC Dub style.
Yeah.
Now, what do you want to do? Because Nation of Domination had a lot of members, dude. That's where The Rock came from.
Because that was The Rock, that was Mark Henry, that was Farouk, that was Owen Hart, that was Crush, that was D'Lo Brown. I like D'Lo Brown. D'Lo Brown's one of my favorite wrestlers. Even
I can't do my neck that way.
Yeah, I don't know how he ever did that. Yeah,
right.
We'll spin it. We'll spin
All right, let's spin.
Please don't be paper, rock, scissors. Spin again.
Go the opposite way. I got it.
You got it.
Triple Threat.
All right. We got, on mine, Ravens Flock versus the No Limit Soldiers. No Limit Soldiers was Conan. Ooh, who? No, it wasn't.
It was.
That was
It was Rey Mysterio without his mask. And it was Master P. And Master P came out with a bunch of his actual rappers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was Conan part of that, or was he part of the Filthy Animals with him?
I think, because they were connected to the Filthy Animals. That kind of spun off of that.
Okay, so it was Master P, B.A., whoever that is, Chase, Conan, Mysterio, Swole, and 4x4.
That's right. I'm going to tell you right now, just because I see who they're going up against. So Ravens Flock all day long. Because remember when Ravens Flock would be in the front row? And they just
dude.
I loved it. Ravens Flock was great. Because Ravens Flock came from ECW, but they were called Ravens Nest. And Ravens Nest in ECW was, I mean, when they used to jump, Tommy Dreamer, they gave him hell for years. So, all right. So Ravens Flock wins. We're going Evolution, one of my favorites, against Imperium. I like Imperium, but the problem is with Imperium at this point.
Yeah.
The third member, what's his name? Giovanni Vinci. Man, they messed that up.
Yeah.
How'd they mess that up?
I don't know.
I figured Triple H wouldn't have messed
up. So when it was the 4 of them and they had their wars.
You're talking about Wolf, or what's his name? Something Wolf.
Yeah.
I think he got fired or something.
So when the 4 of them had their wars in NXT.
Yeah, they were awesome.
With
well, you're thinking of
Undisputed Era.
NXT UK as well. They had
it
was when it was Walter.
Yep.
So Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, which I love. Ludwig Kaiser's hilarious. He makes me laugh. So Evolution. I got to go with them because, for one thing, their music is killer.
Mm-hmm.
Ric Flair, Triple H, but Dave Batista, and the Viper, Randy Orton, the Legend Killer. I'm going Evolution. That is one of the best groups ever. To me, they were a modern age 4 Horsemen.
And what we missed is we also missed what was Cody Rhodes, DiBiase, Legacy. We see.
There's just so many. It's all right. Go ahead, your turn.
All right.
Go ahead, your turn, man.
Raven's Nest versus FBI.
Full-blooded Italians. Now, full-blooded Italians, I'm going to go ahead and give you a rundown real quick. So, you got little Guido.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now, he was called Nunzio over in WWF, but I'm going to go with the ECW version because you got two ECWs here. Little Guido. Tony Mama Luke.
Mm-hmm.
Tracy Smothers. Tommy Rich. Who they pretended, they were like, we're the full-blooded Italians from Tennessee. They did the redneck thing. It was funny, dude. So, and then you had the black Italian dude, and that's JT Smith.
Yeah.
Hilarious. And then, Big Sally Graziano was he's probably 600 pounds, but that was their manager. And he used to interfere all the time. I loved it. Raven's Nest. Man, there's a lot. Okay, so we're going to start out with Goofball Steven Richards. Chastity. Mm-hmm. Francine was a part of that. Beulah McGillicuddy was a part of it. Raven, obviously. I'm going Raven's Nest, man. Because the angle that they did with the Sandman and his wife and his son where Sandman's son was worshiping Raven. I'm loyal to Raven. Yeah. Hey, Raven.
Oh, my gosh.
Come on, Raven's Nest. What are you looking up?
I was just... Pitbull 1 and 2 were part of it, too.
That's right.
Tony Stetson.
Tony Stetson.
Raven's Nest. I'm alright.
I forgot about Tony Stetson. He was one of those no-names.
So...
He's an ECW original.
So, Ravens... It went through... 3 different companies.
Yeah.
It went through, or actually 4, ECW, WCW, TNA, and MLW.
Huh, wow.
And
Lodi was one of them, but that was with Raven's Flock.
Raven's Colt, Raven's Flock, the Deadpool.
The Deadpool, that's right.
The Flock, the Gathering, the New Movement, Serotonin, and the Calling.
I remember Serotonin. That was in TNA. Are you ready?
Johnny Hotbody.
Johnny Hotbody. What a great name. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
The Dangerous Alliance versus the Spirit Squad. The Spirit Squad was hilarious. Yeah. And that's where Dolph Ziggler came from. But I'm going Dangerous Alliance. Yeah. I'll name them off right now. Paulie Dangerously, the manager. Medusa Michelli.
Mm-hmm.
Ravishing Rick Rude. Beautiful Bobby Eaton. The Legend Killer. Well, he wasn't a killer. The Legend Larry Zbyszko. And Arn Anderson. I'm going the Dangerous Alliance. Yep. Oh, sorry. Stunning Steve Austin. That one too. Yep.
God, with a name like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right to Censor versus the Union. Right to Censor was hilarious.
The Union blow.
The Union it was a good idea, but it was so short-lived. It was weak. It was
a Big Show.
Big Show, Test, Ken Shamrock, and Mankind. And they carried 2x4s to the ring.
It was
and they had the whistle of a time clock. And
it was so weak. I hated it.
Right to Censor was Stevie Richards, The Good Father, Ivory,
Bull Buchanan.
Bull Buchanan. And then
that was the main ones right there, though.
The Dudleys.
That's right. But it's so funny that the Godfather became the Good Father. I
gotta say, Right to Censor.
Oh, absolutely, they were funny, and they're on No Mercy.
RTC.
Okay, 3MB, 3-man band versus 3 Count, a 3-man band.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're gonna have to help me on this one.
Shane Helms.
Sugar Shane Helms.
Yep.
Come on.
Oh God, what is the guy that the Hardy Boys?
You're gonna have to look it up. I don't remember, dude. I don't remember at all.
Who's 3MB?
I forget the other 2 guys. No, we're at 3 Count.
I know.
No, 3MB is gonna be
Drew McIntyre. The Maharaja.
Yeah.
And
what's his name? See, this is why I don't like it, because a lot of this stuff I don't always remember.
Okay.
Oh, Jinder Mahal.
And Heath Ledger. Heath Slater. Okay, so 3 count was Shane Helms, Shannon Moore, Evan Courageous, and for a short while,
Tank Abbott.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad you remember that.
Let's go 3 count.
Yeah,
because I thought it was funny. That's WCW.
Dude, that was when the popularity of the boy band stuff was out and everything like that.
They came out and tried to sing and the crowd booed them out of the building. And remember when Tank Abbott would do... That was so funny. Well, we're going to do it now.
Job Squad versus PMS.
Job Squad.
Yeah.
It's also...
Pretty Mean Sisters.
Yeah, they're blood.
Oh, I wanted to look that up and see who the...
So Job Squad was Bob Holly.
Mm-hmm.
Hardcore Bob Holly.
Al Snow.
Mankind. Blue Meanie.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was it, right?
So PMS was Terry Runnels, Jacqueline, Ryan Shamrock.
Oh, Ryan!
I completely forgot about her.
So did I. She was fine too.
And Meat.
Remember Meat?
That was our little boy toy.
Oh god. Meat.
Job Squad.
What a great name, Meat. What is Sean Stasiak?
Yeah.
That's right. All right, the Dungeon of Doom versus the Brood.
I love the Brood.
You got Brood on there twice, by the way.
Oh, we do?
Yes, you do.
Cross it out and then put something that we didn't put.
Let me think here. Didn't we think of another one? Yeah, we'll do Legacy. And Legacy
And that's an easy move forward.
Ted DiBiase Jr.
Uh-huh.
Cody Rhodes, the current champion at this point. And Legend Killer Randy Orton.
And who was the 4th member that was supposed to be in there?
I don't know. Mark Jindrak? Actually, he was probably supposed to be part of Evolution, if I can remember right.
Yeah, that's right.
What?
He was supposed to be part of.
Oh, was it? Yeah, I heard he got in trouble because of drugs or something.
No, he just felt like he didn't fit.
Well, I'm not going to go with Legacy. I'm going.
Okay. So there were supposed to be 2 other wrestlers.
They were supposed to be part of Legacy.
Manu and Sim Snuka.
That blows. I'm going Dungeon of Doom, and I'm going to name off some characters. Listen, they were silly. You want to talk about? I love kooky stuff with wrestling. When it goes kooky and character, when they take Earthquake and call him the Shark, that's so ridiculous.
When was there?
And that was the Game Master, the Taskmaster, Kevin Sullivan, and oh man, there were several members. The Zodiac, a.k.a. Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Hey, their hometown.
What?
The Iron Gates of Fate.
Name some of the members, please.
The Master, the Taskmaster, Kamala, Lex Luger, the Yeti,
yes, the Yeti,
Jimmy Hart, the Shark, Big Van Vader, the Zodiac, Ming, the Giant, Hugh Morris, the Barbarian, Conan, Max with 2 X's, Big Bubba, Braun the Leprechaun, One Man Gang, Z Gangsta,
that was Zeus,
The Ultimate Solution, Loch Ness, Jacqueline.
Loch Ness?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then Independent Circuit, which are wrestlers that they included on there. The Wall, Gangrel, Luna, Vachon, sorry. Psycho Sam Dudley.
I already know what I'm picking.
And Hard Rock Ken Sweeney.
Hard Rock Ken Sweeney?
Yep. DOA versus the NXT family. Or the NXT.
The family,
yeah.
Now I'm trying to think of the members. Stax, Tony D'Angelo is the leader. I can't remember the chick's name. Dude, the family's awesome.
I like the family.
And they're the champion. He's a champion right now. So you got, who's the other guy's name? Because I know Stax. Stax is one of them. Come on, we got to do it. The family. Right. NXT, the family. It's against DOA. I know, you know what I'm picking. I'm picking the family.
It is Adriana Rizzo.
Yeah, the Adriana Rizzo. Huh? Say what?
Luca Crisafino. Channing Lorenzo.
Hey, but you don't know how to speak Italian?
No.
Oh, okay.
Pasta.
Fugazi.
Okay, so Tony D'Angelo, Channing Lorenzo, Adriana Rizzo, and Luca Crisafino are the current members. But Troy Donovan, Santos Escobar, Cruz del la Toro, Joaquin Wilde, and Elektra Lopez were all members at one point.
I didn't know that. Well, let's go with the family, and if you don't pick the family, get out of here.
Can you name all the members of DOA?
No. I know that one of them's Crush, the Bruise Brothers. I don't remember. They were terrible.
I gotta look it up.
But they were a biker gang. Did we play Aces and Eights up there?
I don't know, did you?
I don't freaking know. I don't think we did.
Go on yours.
Dude, you got Imperium up here twice.
I do?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, well then put
it looks like Aces and Eights.
Alright. Man, this is what happens when we don't. Okay, Crush, Chains, Skull, 8-Ball, and Paul Ellering.
Oh, that's right. Paul Ellering was our manager. That's right.
Okay. We could have put the Final Testament or whatever. Final Testicle.
They're all right.
They're okay. I feel like they're missing something though. They got good wrestlers, but like something's missing.
I just think I like the name Authors of Pain, but there's something about those two guys that just don't.
Before COVID hit, I think it was right before COVID. I liked Seth Rollins' faction he was starting with Buddy Murphy and the Authors of Pain.
Yeah. Because Seth Rollins
he was feuding with Mysterio.
That was a security detail, remember?
And he was feuding with Mysterio.
We didn't think about that. We should have done Best for Business.
Yep.
They were great.
There's so many.
What's Best for Business. Yep. I love that group. Okay. Young Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Jung Dragons. That's right. Jung Dragons. They suck. Against Damage Control. Okay. Not a big fan of Damage Control, but at this point...
Hold on, let's see if you remember who was on there.
On what? The Young Dragons?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Kaz Hayashi.
Yes.
Leia Meow.
Don't remember.
Then there was Yang and Jamie Song.
Okay. Do you remember one of the guys that came from that was Jimmy Wayne Yang? Yeah, the guy on the right ended up doing the cowboy gimmick. Jimmy Wayne Yang.
Yep.
I don't like the Young Dragons. Let's go with Damage Control. They're not going to last long.
No.
They may advance this time, but let's go ahead and go with Damage Control.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah. Filthy Animals versus Wyatt Six. That's an easy one. I'm going to go Wyatt Six. I like the costumes and everything like that.
I don't know how long it's going to last.
Filthy Animals was like Conan, Billy Kidman, Rey Mysterio. I think
it's already wearing out its welcome.
They're going slow with it, and I like that.
You know who you know what's wild? My favorite one of the Wyatt Six. Nikki Cross, the way she looks, that's awesome. That's probably the best she's ever been. Because that little superhero gimmick she did was terrible.
Yep.
Because, think about it. Would you buy a Nikki Cross figure the way she looks now?
Maybe, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? She's toyetic. She has a toyetic look.
Same with...
the Wyatt Six has a toyetic look.
What's his name? Loomis. And they're finally using him right. Outside of the series.
He totally changed his whole character. He looks totally different.
He's got like dreads going and stuff like that.
I liked him in TNA when he was a
Sam Shaw.
Yeah, serial.
Like what he did when he...
and he would choke you out. He would do this. He'd have you in the choke and go, shh.
And he did that kind of when he started out with WWE.
As Dexter
and then, yeah.
The Millionaire Club, which I believe that was Papa Pump and Hulk Hogan.
Let's look it up.
Hulk Hogan was a part of it. The Millionaires Club.
Yep. Go ahead and...
That what? Oh, the Millionaires Club versus the Corporate Ministry, which, dude, I'm going Corporate Ministry. I'm going to ask you right now. You want to do it? We're going to name off the members, but can we do Corporate Ministry?
Yeah. I
like the Ministry.
The Corporate Ministry was cool to an extent, but I almost feel like it was like, what was the one that we, what was it? The one that we just did a little bit back.
Dude, honestly,
New Blood. Kind of like New Blood. They packed so many members.
Ministry of Darkness. Why don't we do that?
That's alright. We didn't even do the corporation either.
Who cares? I'm doing the Ministry of Darkness. That's what we're going with.
Millionaires Club.
Okay, tell me who was on it. I'll do the Ministry of Darkness to the best of my ability.
Millionaires Club was... Flair, Hogan, Nash, Page, Sting, Vicious, Hennig, and Luger.
That's terrible. Alright, let's do Ministry of Darkness. Alright, Ministry of Darkness, here we go. And the reason why it became the Corporate Ministry is because the secret entity that was behind the whole thing was
the higher power or whatever.
Vince McMahon. But we obviously know it was Undertaker. The Lord of Darkness, Undertaker. Right?
Alright, I'll see if you...
Viscera.
Hold on. Damn it, where's my...
There we go. The Acolytes. Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so Ministry of Darkness was Paul Bearer, Bradshaw, Farouk, Midian, Viscera, Edge, Christian, Gangrel.
I didn't know they were part of that. The Brood was a part of that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Towards the end, yeah.
Huh. Didn't know that.
Now, we go... Alright.
Okay, where we going here?
Wyatt Family versus TNA's Team Canada, which would be Petey Williams, Lance, what's his name? What's his last name?
Bobby Roode. Who was the blonde?
Lance Storm.
Who was the blonde haired dude? He was funny, man. Remember? He always got scared because of the fireworks. I forget his name. Come on, Eric.
Was it Eric Young?
Showtime Eric Young. Yeah, but then later on he was just called Eazy-E, or they called him.
I like the original Wyatt Family more than I like the Wyatt Six.
Me too.
I feel like they were creepy and they had this like Florida like swamp people thing going on.
Yeah, I would have to go with the Wyatt Family.
Yeah.
And I like Team Canada, but the Wyatt Family is more well known. I got the Varsity Club versus Kai and Tai. Now, Kai and Tai has some memorable moments, plus it has
Indeed.
Funaki. Indeed.
Yeah.
Now, I like Kai and Tai. Hilarious, but the Varsity Club, that was Mike Rotunda, a.k.a. IRS, Rick Steiner.
Was Scott part of it? That was both Steiner brothers.
No, it was just Rick.
Ooh, I think you're wrong on that.
I don't think so.
I'm looking it up.
It was Rick Steiner, and it was also Kevin Sullivan.
Varsity Club.
It'd be NWA, actually.
WCW.
Yeah, well, it'd be more NWA, but...
Alright, I want you to take... Ooh, there's some of these people that...
were part of the Varsity Club?
Yep. So, Kevin Sullivan, Mike Rotunda, Rick Steiner, Steve Williams.
Dr. Death, Steve Williams.
Yep. Dan Spivey. Spivey.
Yeah, Dangerous Danny Spivey.
And Leah Meow.
I don't remember who she is.
That's that Asian chick that I just showed that was part of the Young Dragons.
I'm going Kai and Tai.
I'm alright with Kai and Tai.
Indeed.
LWO.
Remember when they tried to cut off Oh, Venus's penis.
Yep. LWO versus NWO Black and Red. The Wolfpack, right?
Oh, Black and Red.
Black and Red, yeah.
Well, let's name them off. Let's do LWO real quick. Eddie Guerrero, La Parka.
El Dandy. Who was it? Hold on.
See, there's these guys I don't remember. El Dandy was one of them, right?
Probably Super Callow.
I like Super Callow. See, he had sunglasses on his mask. It was kind of cool. Juventud Guerrera, I think, was a part of them. Hoovy Juice.
All right, let's see. Where is Wikipedia? Okay. Come on. And then NWO Black and Red was Luger, Sting,
Conan.
Henning was at first.
Kevin Nash eventually went over there.
Kevin Nash was kind of the start of it.
Scott Hall was a part. Oh, hey, came off. Oh, hold on. Hey, hold on a second. Hold on. Where's the mag?
They go down your shirt.
There it is, right there. It got stuck to my belt. I don't see how it came off. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Something ain't right.
That's all right. A whole lot of static, probably, but that's all right. All right, Latino World Order. Okay, Eddie Guerrero, Hector Garza, Damien, El Dandy, Psychosis, La Parka, Spider, Cyclope, Silver King, Cyclope, Juventud Guerrera, Silver King, Villano 5, and then then there was the WCW.
And the new LWO blows. Let's get real, it's terrible. The original LWO was awesome. I'm going NWO Black and Red.
Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Oh, let's sing the song, right?
Wolfpack's back, mass destruction.
You gotta have the
don't wind up in a body bag.
Alright, so we got the aces and eights, man, of TNA versus Nexus. Dude, I like Nexus. And I love... There was Bad News Barrett was awesome.
I really wish that he'd come back.
I think he's got brain trauma. I think it's from getting too many hits to the head.
Yeah. But he did that bare knuckle fighting and stuff before he ever became a wrestler. But
he's a good commentator.
Yeah.
I like aces and eights too, man, because they had surprise carry. It ended up being Bully Ray was the head of it. Devon
was in there. Taz.
Man, Gallows was a part of it. Man, I'm going aces and eights.
Yeah, I'm alright at that.
Because, dude, Nexus was alright, but I like aces and eights.
look at how much time we're already in.
Past an hour?
Look.
I'll check it. 2 hours?
No,
just an hour.
Alright, now that we've kind of talked everyone up.
Yeah, let's get this rolling.
Okay, 4 Horsemen versus NWO Japan. 4 Horsemen.
4 Horsemen, baby. Yeah? You got to bend your fingers a little bit like you're going to claw someone's eyes out.
Or like you got arthritis from all the tape you wrapped around your fingers.
That's
and
right.
all the times you...
Yeah, that's right. The thigh slap.
Yep.
The Brood versus the Straight Edge Society. The
Brood.
Okay, cool.
Heenan family versus the In Crowd.
This is how we speed up. Huh?
Heenan family versus the In Crowd.
Oh, Heenan family! All day. You know, that was just honorary mention.
I know.
Alright, Team Madness versus ICP.
Madness. OTC Bloodline versus Money Inc.
Hold on. ICP didn't make it. Whoop, whoop. You suck.
This is for my juggalos and juggalos.
Alright.
There's hot sauce so we can reenact this.
Oh, no. My voice just cracked.
Shout out to Superhuman.
Super Hummus. We did. Okay, so the original
OTC Bloodline versus Money Inc.
I'm going OTC, man.
Yep, OTC.
Nothing against Money Inc., but OTC's right now is hotter than ever.
Yep.
And they're money makers. The Rose Garden versus DX. I'm sorry, Blade Braxton, but here we go. Let's just say I'm sorry to Mr. Woodward or AKA, well, let's just say Mr. Fitness too.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and go with DX.
BWO versus Main Event Mafia. There you go, Main Event Mafia.
Me too. I like Main Event Mafia. Such a great name.
Yep.
Instead of men, it's Mim.
Mim.
It's Mim. Mim. Lucha House Party versus Triple Threat.
Triple Threat.
Absolutely.
Raven's Flock versus Raven's Nest. I liked Flock, man. I grew up with them a little more than I did Raven's Nest.
Oh, you're gonna? Oh, no, you're not. We're gonna spin. I'm going to Nest. All right. Oh, come on.
Go and spin it.
What? Spin again? This is getting ridiculous. No matter what, Raven wins.
Paper, rock, scissors. All right. Paper, rock, scissors.
Why are you doing that? What is that? I was trying to throw up the four horsemen.
It's a Vulcan Death Star.
Okay. I screwed up, though.
All right, here.
So technically, I was a screw up.
That's all right. Let's do.
You got me. I put the thumb up.
Oh! All right, Flock.
Okay. Flock you. All right.
Ooh, remember he was in Jim Duggan. He was in Team Canada.
He wasn't.
In WCW.
He sold out on America. That's right. Okay. Evolution versus a Dangerous Alliance. Oh my God.
I gotta go Evolution, man. You got 4 multi-time world champions in that.
You realize the Dangerous Alliance
had that too.
Well, yeah, because dude, you had Ravishing Rick Rude, who was world champion in WCW.
Yeah.
And then Stunning Steve Austin became the biggest star in WWF. So I'm going Dangerous Alliance. And then we got Paul Heyman. Yep. Obviously, he's going to make a comeback for OG. What if Paul... Well, never mind. He'll probably come back as the spinning can. Seriously, come on.
That's you.
Dangerous Alliance got it.
RTC, Right to Censor versus Job Squad. RTC?
Hold on. Huh?
RTC versus Job Squad.
Oh, RTC. Yeah.
Okay.
3 Count versus Dungeons of Doom. I'm going 3 Count.
3 Count.
3 Count was so funny.
The Family versus Wyatt 6.
I'm going the Family.
Family.
When they come up to the main roster, that's going to be one of my groups. I like the Family, man.
Okay.
And they do little story modes where they sit there and they like they're in an Italian restaurant and they're discussing family business.
Yeah.
I like it. It's very, I like it. Anyways, I'll shut up. They're kind of like the new version of the FBI. All right, you got Damage Control versus the Ministry of Darkness. Ministry of Darkness.
Wyatt Family versus NWO Black and Red. Whew, that's tough, actually. I'd go Wolfpack.
I wasn't a big fan of the Black and Red. I mean, I like the color scheme and stuff. I just didn't like the
character.
No, I'm going White Family.
Because it was Macho, Sting.
Spin it. I'm going White Family. I mean, I like all those characters. Just White.
That's you.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it ain't.
From this angle, that's over the line. That's over the line.
Is it me? Yep. So Wyatt Family. Oof.
Okay.
This is an easy one. Kai and Tai versus Aces and Eights.
Aces and Eights.
I love Aces and Eights.
All right, 4 Horsemen versus the Heenan family.
Say it again.
4 Horsemen versus Heenan family. I go 4 Horsemen.
Me too.
Their music is cool, dude.
They are the original faction.
Yeah.
That's from back in the day. There wasn't a lot of factions prior to them.
No, you had tag teams and that was it.
The Brood versus Team Madness.
Team Madness.
Yeah.
OTZ versus Main Event Mafia. Ooh, I would go OTC.
Me too. I like OTC. I'm going to be cheering them on in the War Games. What if they may win, and I think that's when the boss is going to come out.
Yep.
Okay. And you know what I feel like? The reason why the final boss, remember when he came out there and he raised his eyebrow and did the little throat cut? I think he is angry at Roman because of his loss. He failed the family, that type of thing. All right. So Degeneration X versus Triple Threat. DX.
Flock versus RTC. I got to go Flock.
Against who? Oh, Flock. Yeah. Go for Ravens Flock.
Okay.
And they're going to be on the Ultra Pro Wrestling when it comes out. We're going to go with Dangerous Alliance versus 3 Count. I'm going Dangerous Alliance.
Okay. Did regular NWO not make it on here? Oh, wait. No. Hold on.
What?
We put NWO Japan past in... No. Hold on.
It was supposed to be black and white.
But...
You're okay. They lost, so... It's too late. We're not doing it. I'm sorry. I would have picked 4 Horsemen anyway.
Yeah, true. Family versus the Wyatt family.
Ooh.
I got Wyatt family.
Yeah, me too. I like the Wyatt family.
Because that wasn't anything like we had ever seen before.
I love when Cena was in the ring and all these people came around the ring and the lights went out and they all had white sheet masks on. That was so good. And there was people in the crowd that had sheet masks on. It was good. All right, so we got the Ministry of Darkness versus Aces and Eights.
Ministry.
Yeah, absolutely.
OTC versus 4 Horsemen.
Say it again?
4 Horsemen versus OTC.
I'm going Horsemen. That's up to you.
Yeah.
Horsemen. I think even people in the OTC would actually bow out because I feel like the OTC bloodline, I think that WrestleMania is going to be the end of it. I think they're going to win. Whatever's going to happen, it's going to be The Rock versus Roman. I think that's what they're going to do. I may be wrong, but I feel like that's what the direction they're going.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's go with Team Madness versus DX. I'm going
DX.
Yeah, DX is awesome.
All right. Flock versus the Wyatt family.
I'm going Ravens Flock, dude.
Yeah.
They had so many great members like Hammer and they had Sick Boy. I thought it was great.
Kidman always up on top rope like he's got fleas and stuff.
That was great. I loved it.
Yep.
Dangerous Alliance versus the Ministry of Darkness.
I go Ministry.
Thank you. I'm going to. Ministry of Darkness was awesome.
Okay. 4 Horsemen versus the Flock.
4 Horsemen.
4 Horsemen. Yep.
I'm making them versus DX on mine. DX versus Ministry of Darkness. You going Ministry of Darkness? Because I want DX.
I go DX.
Oh boy, this ought to be good. What an interesting dynamic here. But if you think about it, there's 2 generations here.
And then, you got to look though. DX was all about causing trouble and stuff like that. And the Horsemen were a lot of old school
tradition,
like walking, like.
Okay, well let's name off the original.
Evolution would walk in in suit and tie.
Dude, could you imagine
cars?
4 Horsemen versus the Evolution?
I mean,
so let's look at this. 4 Horsemen members. I'm going to start it out. Here we go. A lot of people don't know some of this, but Ole Anderson, Arn Anderson, Ric Flair, and Tully Blanchard, and J.J. Dillon was their manager. But for a short time, Lex Luger was a part of them.
Yeah, and you're missing some too.
Sid Vicious, he also was a part of them for a little bit. And then obviously, then you had Chris Benoit. You had Steve Mongo McMichaels, Kurt Hennig. Then Kurt Hennig turned on him, on Ric Flair.
So Flair, Arn, Ole Anderson,
Yep.
Tully Blanchard were the original four.
Yep.
Then you had Lex Luger, Barry Windham, Sting was a member.
For a very short time.
A little over a year.
But Barry Windham, yes.
Sid Vicious.
Yep.
Paul Roma.
That's right.
Brian Pillman.
Yeah, Pretty Paul Roma is what his name was.
Yep.
Brian Pillman. No. Brian Pillman was kind of like the way Judgment Day and R-Truth was.
Yeah.
Brian Pillman forced himself in there, and he would deliberately go in there in their meetings and stuff, and he said, "You're not part of us." And he would throw it in their face. "I am a horseman." He would be psychotic.
So Benoit, Steve McMichael.
What do you think of his son, Lexus?
I like him. He's good.
See, how's he do his facial hair? That's got to be sprayed on, dude.
Yeah. Jeff Jarrett was a member for a few months. Kurt Hennig was.
Of the Horsemen?
Yep.
Jeez. I can't go.
Kurt Hennig was a member for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Dean Malenko.
Dean Malenko was great.
And
nice
then
man.
Listen to all these managers and ballets. J.J. Dillon, Baby Doll, Dark Journey, Patty Mullen, Hiro Matsuda,
Matsuda, or I have no
Woman, Miss Elizabeth, Fifi, Deborah McMichael.
Fifi's the one that Ric Flair was married to recently. They split up though.
Wendy Barlow. Bobby Heenan, Charles Robinson, when he was their referee, their personal referee when they were heel faction.
Little Nate.
Double D, his Flair's nurse, and then ended up being his valet. And then Samantha, or Tori, which was David Flair's valet.
Right.
Wait, I forgot David Flair was part of him for that little while. When he was kind of grooming him.
He was alright, but David Flair wasn't. He had a short career. Alright, so let's do DX. Ready? The original member. China. Triple H.
Yep.
And Shawn Michaels. That's the original 3.
Yeah.
Shawn leaves because of personal problems in his real life.
Yep.
And then they add in the New Age Outlaws, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then 6-Pac, which becomes X-Pac.
Let's see who else, because we're probably...
No, that's it, dude. That's all the DX members. There wasn't a lot. Well, Tori, I guess Tori later on, and they try to do Kane there.
Shawn Michaels, China, Rick Rude.
Oh, that's right. He was a financial advisor.
Los Borcios.
I have no idea.
Joined at the Royal Rumble. Alliance dissipated.
Stop for a second. Hornswoggle.
Yep.
That's right.
Mike Tyson.
That's right, Mike Tyson.
Triple H, China, X-Pac, Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, Kane. X-Pac, Road Dogg, Billy Gunn.
Can I just do it?
Tori Wilson.
This is for Mike Tyson, because Mike Tyson's fighting Jake Paul this week. I'm going DX, man.
Yeah. Stephanie McMahon. Hornswoggle.
She was, because I'm going DX, dude.
DX. Yeah. It was so entertaining. Horseman, I think that the meat of the Horseman was even really before your generation. The meat of it.
Yeah.
And then I got in towards the end of the Horseman.
Well, that's when you got those leftover members.
It was like Dean Malenko. Yeah.
That's when you got those guys. Yeah. There we go.
All right.
GX, get some of the chips out real quick.
Yep, we're going to
eat a couple chips, dude, that we didn't eat.
Finish off our pain. Now we're back to the unstable. This is Hot Ones Pringles, and this is Barbacoa.
Barbacoa. Well, now we can actually eat a little bit, because, man,
I hope so, man.
You know, that hot sauce I'll never do again.
I'll make Ray try it.
Oh, he got it. Oh, those are bomb. Oh, look at some bite, though. Mm-hmm. Got the other one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's got a little bit of bite. I like it.
Not enough to be.
That's not overwhelming. But if we put some of that hot sauce on there, it would be. Mm-hmm. Which one's this one?
This is Hot Ones, and this is Verde.
Verde. It's got a little bit of yellow, green.
Ooh, that smells.
Ooh.
Oh, they're fire. Got a little bit of lime to it.
Dude, those are great.
All right. Last thing I got.
You got one more thing, huh?
Last two things. This is canned pie foods. Oh man. Spicy freeze-dried candy.
Woo. Dandy makes you dandy.
Yeah, well, this is. Ooh, let's just.
What do you got there? What's going on? Let me see it.
Oh no!
Oh my! What is?
Trying to break off small piece.
You got a knife?
There we go.
Freeze-dried candy, huh?
Yep. I'll try to.
A little nougat. Oh, that's good. Should have ate that after the hot sauce. That's good.
No spicy.
That's good. Mm-hmm. No, that last one, the Verde, it was hot, dude, compared to the other one. The Caliente wasn't even half as hot.
Now, this is canned pie foods. Chamoy. Man, that candy actually does have.
Man, dude.
Last thing, and then we...
Like a wuss.
Maybe, if I can get it open. Whew. There we go. Little nugget, and this is chamoy.
What's the flavor?
Chamoy.
Chamoy.
Mm-hmm.
Chips chamoy. That's strong.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Interesting, man. It's really strong. I'm about to guzzle my water, too. That's actually got some spice to it.
Yeah. Well. All right. Well. Whew.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone, for joining in. Now we're a little unstable after we spent the episode talking about stables.
All right.
You guys have a good night.
Yeah.